Hi, today's 3 minutes in photography. Easy macro photography. We've been getting emails from our viewers and subscribers telling us that many parts of the world is still undergoing a lockdown because of COVID-19, and many of them are getting bored. They are wondering what they can do at home. So my producers wanted me to do this. Show you how you can easily do macro shoots. Oh, before we start, what I'm about to teach you has been taught extensively in my premium courses. If you head on to my e-learning website, beyond.photos, you realize that we have an e-learning product called Premium Courses. Premium courses are e-learning courses that you can subscribe to and learn a wide genre of photography. Every week we have video lessons uploaded to topics that covers camera, compositions, lighting, stock photos, macro and close-up photography, artistic photography, outdoor photography, editing, you name it, we have it in premium courses. And why am I telling you this now? Because premium courses is $59 per year. But if you subscribe now, you're enjoying a promo of just $29 for the whole year, which means that you're gonna get lessons uploaded, a wide topic of photography every week. Hurry! Head on to my website, check out premium courses, take advantage of this offer now. So back to our lesson now. So I was thinking we can do artistic macro shots like this. So here are the things that you will need. You will need potted plants. They don't need to be that amazingly beautiful. And that's the beautiful thing about macro. When you look at things close up, really close up, they will appear very unique and beautiful. Oh my God, look at this. I didn't know that there's actually this thing that you can see on this money plant. Look at that nozzle. I didn't know that it was like, wow. Look at that. Okay, you gotta stop being crazy. Here's the point. If you look at things close up, they are really gonna be interesting and unique because in real life, you never look at things that close up that much before. So you need to get yourself a tripod if your hands are not steady. Get yourself a stool or a small table as well so that you can prop up that potted plant. And then get yourself a light stand. If you don't have a light stand, you can use another table, a small one, a bar stool, anything like that. And you need an LED light. Look, if you don't even have an LED light like this, simple. Use a torch light or use your cell phones or smartphones LED light. That's good enough. But really, go get yourself from one of these online shopping stores. They are really affordable. Check out the Godox LED lights. I really love using this. Let's start. Step 1, get yourself the potted plant, put it in the middle of that stool. Get yourself a tripod if you have a tripod. And then get yourself your camera mounted on the tripod. Start with a 50mm. I'm going to teach you to do something called close-up photography first, which means that you need close-up filters. So what are close-up filters? Close-up filters are actually filters made of glass that you can screw onto the top of your lens. This will help you to magnify it. It's a little bit like screwing on a magnifying glass to your lens. So close-up filters are sold in 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 8 times, 10 times diopter. They don't exactly magnify it by 4 times or 5 times or 6 times, but it magnifies what you're supposed to shoot and allow you to shoot closer. Go invest and buy some close-up filter. They're not expensive at all. Check out the price. And I use close-up filter a lot, especially when it comes to shooting food. Or when I'm lazy using macro lens. Macro lens, in the coming episode, I'll show you what they're good and what they're horrendous in. Just can't focus. Okay, so we have a problem. If you look at the background, it's your house. It's not something black like this. Simple. Go get yourself a black cardboard and position it at the back so that we can get that artistic macro shots like this. And here's the thing, you need to light up your plant. So that's where the LED light comes in. And here's an important trick. Look at this lighting diagram. If you notice that light comes from here, angle the cardboard so that it doesn't get the light, so that your black looks solid like this. Solid black is the only black that is acceptable in photography. So the black faces away from the LED light. Remember that. So what's left now? Let's check out our camera settings. So great, once you've gotten the composition that you like, so I'm going to increase the exposure or the brightness of this LED light to as high as I can. Just about this. And then if you look at my settings now, they are all wrong. The ISO is just too high. I'm going to get a lot of noise. When you use continuous light, like LED light like this, they are not that powerful. Bring down the ISO to 400. So I've got this to 400 now. And I'm using f8 on my f value. That's the second thing I'm going to choose now, which is my aperture value, f8. Don't go too low, because when you shoot so close, the depth of field is not amazing. So f8 is just about enough. And I'm going to meter this to slightly negative so that you can get that artistic low-key feel. So I'm about 1 stop negative. And at this point, I'm going to focus here and take that shot. Wow. The black at the back is really solid. I can see that the leaves just really shine. I mean, it doesn't even look like backlit. So if you zoom in now, not too bad. You can see a lot of stuff there. You can see the fern leaves, patterns, and details. So the close-up filter now is showing me details that my eyes couldn't see. Zooming in, I can see that what are all these black stuff? They look like alien tadpoles. I'm just wondering now, with the macro lens, will I be able to discern what they are? With everything the same now, I've got a macro lens now. So do the same thing. You notice that I'm way past my minimum focusing distance with this lens. So I'm pushing it as I try to focus. There you go. So always be greedy. So I'm moving them back a little bit. There, I can't focus. Push it a little bit more. That's it. I can attain focus now. So I'm going to see what these black dots are. So I'm still shooting at f8. Shutter speed of 25, and I can see that this lens is much brighter than the 50mm. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the f value now so that I get a little bit underexposed. I can already see that the macro lens is showing more. It's still not sharp enough to discern what they are. Viewers, if you happen to know what these are, head on to the comment section and tell me what do you think these alien-looking tadpoles are. I wonder whether they are actually fungus or dead insects. So now take a look at these two pictures. One of it shot with a macro lens, the other one with a 4x close-up filter. So in the coming episode, I'll go through with you what is macro photography and how is it different from close-up photography. And it's got nothing to do with your lens. Don't believe the lens manufacturer because they just want you to buy. Let me put it this way. If I buy myself an F1 car, that makes me an F1 driver? No, it doesn't work that way. I'll still not be able to do parallel park. What makes you a macro photographer? I'll see you in part 2 in our YouTube channel soon. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. So hurry, I need your support. Head on to my website now, check out our premium courses, which is undergoing a promo now of just $29 per year. That's per year. Position so that you get a solid background. Position it so that you can ignore it. Has been taught extensively in my websites, Oh, before we start, I want you to know that whatever I'm going to be teaching you.